And here we go. Keep going. How do you feel? Woo! Okay. So is your brain buzzing now? Because one of the great things about singing is that it really connects you to the right side of your brain. The right hemisphere of our brain is responsible for our intuition, imagination, and all our creative functions. It connects us to a world of possibilities and all that is. The brain is like a battery. The right side charges it, and the left side uses the energy and empties it. So our goal is always to keep our mental battery charged up. So I believe that life really happens and that our creative potential is unlocked between the boxes, where our mind can roam. In that space where we connect in loving relationships with others, when we go into nature, and where we do activities like meditation. But you know the best activity for getting outside the box? Well, of course, it's singing. Because the neuroscience of singing shows that when we sing, our neurotransmitters connect in new and different ways, firing up the right temporal lobe of our brain, releasing endorphins that make us smarter, healthier, happier, and more creative. And you know what's really great about this? When we do this with other people, the effect is amplified. A recent study measured the levels of oxytocin, the hormone responsible for pleasure, love, and bonding, in a group of people before and after singing sessions. And the levels increased significantly after the singing sessions. Further international research shows the benefits of singing for learning and language and other skills, and for healing strokes, speech abnormalities, and depression. And when we sing together like we just did in harmony, not only do we get goosebumps and tingles and crescendo together and breathe together, but a recent study actually showed that our hearts start beating together. I mean, this is a super duper drug. It's free, accessible to all. We all have a voice. Other theories speculate that our brains developed along with music and singing as a survival mechanism. So before there were governments and nations, groups and tribes sang and danced together to build loyalty, transmit vital information, and ward off enemies. Literally, those who sang well survived. Well as singing, a lot of people also don't think they're creative. I work with a lot of companies and top teams on building and unleashing creativity and innovation. And it's amazing how many leaders say, "But I'm not creative." And a recent global study of 1,500 CEOs by IBM showed that in an increasingly complex and uncertain global environment, the most important leadership attribute is creativity. Well, Steve Jobs said that creativity is just about connecting things. And I'd like to suggest that those things might be all the experiences in your life up till this moment. So the broader and richer your experiences, the more tools you'll have in your creative toolbox for when you want or need to get creative. And I reckon the best thing to get creative is what I like to call positive human collisions. That is, connecting with people on a regular basis